I can't believe you're going to Chicago without me. How can you just leave me behind like that? Take me with you. Maybe I can crawl into your bag or something.
Honey. It's a business trip. It's not like I'm going on a holiday or something. And it's only for like 3 days. I'll be back on Friday. And it's just Chicago. It's not like I'm going abroad.
I feel so left out. You haven't gone on a business trip for ages. There's got to be something else. Are you seeing someone? Is this what's all this about?
What? No. Of course not.
That's got to be it. This business trip is way too sudden. It's fishy.
Murdoch. First of all, you know I wouldn't cheat on you. I love you to bits. Second, I told you before that my new position requires me to travel a bit more. It's proof that I'm finally being taken seriously. If everything goes well, I might be up for another promotion as early as next year. We talked about this, remember?
But it's just so sudden. And you're going again in a few weeks too, right?
Yes. Look. If you're so worried, you can call up my boss and ask for yourself.
I can't do that. That's way too embarrassing.
I guess you do have some sense left in that silly head of yours.
Well, what am I going to do for dinner then?
I'm sure you can whip up something simple for yourself. If you feel too tired, just order something. You can use Uber, right?
Yeah, I guess. Just thinking about how I'll be eating alone for a few days makes me feel lonely already.
Seriously, how old are you? You're a grown man. Surely you can entertain yourself? Eat some pizza, play some games, then go to sleep. Just don't forget to shower, okay? Oh, and do put the dishes in the dishwasher. I don't want to come home to a mess.
No way. I can't do that. I don't want to stay here by myself.
What? Are you being serious? What has gotten into you?
Well, yeah. Who's going to wake me up and make sure I'm out of the house on time with a full belly and a good cup of coffee to go? Can you imagine coming back to a cold, dark house after a long day at work? It's just so sad.
Matt. You're 33 years old. You're more than capable of surviving by yourself for a few days.
Nope. It's not happening. I'm going to stay with my parents while you're away.
What? Are you crazy? Your mom's place is like 2 hours away from your office. And that's without traffic.
I'll just take leave.
You're going to use your paid leave for this. Are you mad? I thought we were going to use that for a trip. Are you going to be like this every time I go on a business trip? What is this? Some subtle message to ask me to quit or something?
Sorry, Sky. That's now how I feel. I support 100%.
Look, I can postpone the trip if you want, but I have to go some point in time.
No. It's okay. I'm sorry I made you feel like that. It's just I'm not sure how to cope being alone after always having you here at home all the time. I just need to figure this out. Since this is the first time for such a long time, I kind of overreacted.
Overreacted is an understatement.
I suppose. But hey, I haven't seen my mom and dad for a while now, so I think it will be a good excuse to go anyway. I can take a day off at least to go see them. It should be fine.
I see. Well, in that case, maybe we can meet up at your parents' place on Friday. Then we could do a family weekend maybe. Oh, I'm liking this idea.
No need to do that. I'll be back by Friday. I want to spend the time with you.
Oh. Well, a day with them shouldn't hurt. I haven't seen your parents for a while either. I would love to catch up with your mom. It's been ages. I want to go to that chocolate shop near their house again.
No, my mom doesn't like that place.
What? I'm pretty sure she does. She even told me about her favorites.
Well, now she doesn't like them. She's avoiding any kind of sweets. Mom had a checkup and the doctor said she should take care of her sugar intake.
Oh. I see. Well, anyway, let's at least have dinner with them on Friday. I don't mind driving back home.
No,
Why not?
it was going to be a surprise, but I made plans for us for Friday night when you get back home.
Aw, thanks. Okay. Well, perhaps I should call them up.
No. Don't.
What? Why? It's okay to catch up on the phone, right?
No, it's not.
Why? It's just a little chat on the phone. I'm sure that won't harm anyone.
Well, you see, my parents actually don't like hanging around you so much. Sorry to put it so bluntly.
What? Really? But I thought I was getting along real well with your parents. Especially your mom.
Try not to be offended, but I think they're not so happy about the fact that you're working so much. You know how they are. They have a bit of a traditional mindset and think you should actually be at home more. And they're not quite comfortable talking with you either, since they feel like your values are quite different from theirs.
You've got to be joking. Both of them give a totally different vibe.
They're good at acting, what can I say?
I see. Well, maybe it's better you don't go there then. Otherwise, it will just fuel their doubts about me working, right?
Don't worry about that. I'll just make up some excuse so they won't know anything about your business trip. I can say you had some things to do with your sister.
Okay. Well, anyway, I'm going to go get ready for the trip then.
Yeah, sure. See you tonight.
Yeah.
The next day.
What are the odds of bumping into each other in Chicago? We must have dinner together. This is definitely some kind of sign.
Yes. I was really surprised to see you both at the airport. Sorry, I had to rush without talking much. I had a meeting to get to.
No worries, dear. Just knowing you're here in the city just made my little getaway with Frank more exciting.
Right. So what brought you here to Chicago?
One of our favorite jazz musicians is in town giving an exclusive concert, so Frank bought us tickets. Plus, it's been a while since we had a proper deep dish pizza. Not to mention some Garrett popcorn.
Oh. Is it okay for you to eat that?
Well, of course. Why shouldn't I?
Murdoch told me that the doctor gave you a warning about eating sweets?
What? My doctor hasn't said anything of the sort. I don't know where Murdoch heard that, but I'm fit to eat anything despite my age. Going to the gym regularly pays off, you know.
Oh, I guess I misunderstood. My bad.
So what about dinner? Are you free tonight or do you have other plans?
It's okay, Linda. I don't want to intrude on your vacation. You should spend your time with Frank together alone. I wouldn't want to bother you during your holiday.
Don't be ridiculous. We would love it if you could spend time with us. It's been ages and we have a lot of catching up to do.
Linda. It's okay. You don't need to act all nice anymore. You may not be comfortable with the fact that I work a lot, but I like my job and feel like I have a good shot to get a better position. I may need to travel a lot now, but I don't want to miss this opportunity.
Sky, what on earth are you talking about? Did we do something to make you angry? We love you for who you are and I absolutely respect you for your hard work. It's something that I never got to do and personally it is very satisfying seeing young women like you climb up the corporate ladder.
Oh. Well, that's a relief to hear. But really, why on earth did Murdoch have to keep it a secret that you were all coming together? Will he be joining you guys later?
Sky, are you okay, dear? It seems like you have something mixed up. We aren't with Murdoch. We haven't even told him about this trip.
What? Really?
Yes. Should we bring Murdoch along anyway?
He said he was going to stay with you while I was in Chicago.
What? He didn't say anything to us. I didn't even get a message from him.
Oh, I see. I thought he was keeping it a secret so all three of you could have quality time together without me.
Don't be ridiculous. If we were going on a trip with Murdoch, we would definitely invite you as well. We may not be related by blood, but you're still a part of our family. Sky. Don't worry.
Thank you, Linda. It means a lot to me for you to say that.
Right, now that's settled. Why on earth would Murdoch lie to you? Are you guys having a fight?
No. Not that I'm aware of.
I hate to say this, especially knowing it's my own son, but do you think he's cheating?
But why would he act all lonely then? You know that was the whole reason why he said he would come to your place.
This is definitely too suspicious. He's a grown man, he shouldn't complain about a few days alone. Overreacting about something is always a suspicious sign.
That's what I thought as well. Right, I'm going to call him right now and see what's going on.
Wait. Don't call him now. You need to collect a bit of evidence first, otherwise he will just get away by lying and burning up all the evidence.
Do you really think there's a chance he's cheating? It's my first trip for a while now, so he might just be panicking.
Dear, I've lived a long life. Long enough to sharpen my instincts about men. There's definitely something fishy about Murdoch's behavior.
What should I do? Maybe I can get my sister to check up on him?
I have an even better idea. Frank has a good friend who does private detective work. I'm sure he will be willing to help. I'll get Frank to contact him and give him your number. Is that okay with you?
Yes. That will be fine. Thanks, Linda.
No problem, Sky. Oh, but this is really awful, isn't it? I'm really sorry on behalf of my son. If he really is cheating on you, that is.
Let's hope it's something else.
Yes, let's hope so. But if it turns out that Murdoch was dishonest with you, don't hesitate to divorce him. We will support you 100%. There's no meaning in marriage unless there's mutual trust and respect. You deserve to be happy. Don't waste your time chasing pretty little lies.
Thank you. That means a lot to me.
Well, our offer for tonight still stands, but I understand if you want to do something else.
I don't think I could stand sitting in my room by myself, so if you don't mind, I would love to go out with you too.
Wonderful. I'll let you know later when we are ready and where to meet.
Looking forward to it.
3 days later.
Hey, honey. A really important meeting came up for Monday morning and I figured it wouldn't make sense going back and forth, so I'm planning to stay a little longer here.
No worries. I'll just stay here with Mom and Dad a bit more.
How is your dad? Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he's doing great. Although his back has been a bit stiff. Arthritis, I guess. I've been giving him back messages to relieve some of the pain.
That's nice. It's really great that you went to see them.
She seems really happy that I'm back home. Yeah. You bet. Mom's been cooking my favorite food nonstop.
Wow. Good for you. What did she make?
She made her roasted chicken and banana cream pie.
Oh, sounds tasty. Any photos to share? Wish I could have some.
Sorry, but I ate everything. It was gone before I even thought to take a picture.
Yeah, sure. By the way, are you really with your parents? Yeah. Of course I am. I'm watching TV with Dad and Mom in the kitchen preparing dinner.
Send me a pic of what she's preparing then. Sorry, but I can't do that. She hates it when I take pictures of her. Says it reminds her how old she is every time.
Really? I didn't have any problem taking pictures with her in front of the original Garrett popcorn shop the other day. And we took a few pictures at the pizza shop as well.
What are you talking about? What pizza?
You should stop lying, Murdoch.
What? I'm not lying about anything.
Then how do you explain this situation?
What situation? Stop playing around, Sky, lol.
This is no laughing, Murdocher. At least not for you.
What do you mean?
I met your parents in Chicago. We've been going out together for dinner the past few days. It's been quite fun hanging out with them.
That's not possible. I'm here with my parents at their house.
Then why are they both next to me right now?
You must be imagining it. Maybe you're just with some people that look like them?
Really? That's the best you can do? Gaslighting? You sure you don't want to try evil twins or something?
Right. I guess that was my bad. Look, I can explain.
Really? I'd love to hear this.
I've been at home all this time. I just didn't want to be bothered by anyone and completely focus on playing games and drinking and eating junk food.
You could have just said that. It's not like I get mad when you play games. Why did you need to lie about going to your parents' place?
Well, I felt guilty taking time off and just playing games while you were out there working day and night. I'm really sorry about lying to you. I won't do it again. I promise.
Wow. I really can't believe this.
Believe what? I'm telling the truth.
I gave you a chance to tell me the truth, but you blew it.
What are you talking about? I'm telling you the truth. I promise. And I'll clean up the house before you get back.
Shut up, Murdoch. I hired a detective already. I know exactly what's going on.
You did what?
Well, clearly you weren't going to tell me the truth. So who is this girl? She seems really young. Is she a college student or something? I had no idea you were into cute cafes. We've never been to a place like that together.
What? You know about that?
And it seems like you also went to that new chic French bistro that I was talking about. You went with this little girl instead of me, huh? She must be really important to you then.
Wait, no! I tried to get a reservation to go with you so many times. They just happened to have a table open that day when we walked by. Your detective really did his work. Where did you even find a detective?
Your dad connected me with him.
What? Why would he do that? He should be backing me up.
Sorry, but both of your parents are backing me up and are on MY's side.
No way.
I can't believe you did this to me. How could you bring a college girl into our house? I can't go back home knowing what you two did there. It makes me sick.
I will clean and disinfect everywhere. I promise.
Cleaning is not the issue, idiot. I'm so disappointed in you. Your parents are as well. They're so ashamed.
I can explain though. This wasn't my fault.
Is that right?
It was my boss. He got me all worked up about it.
How could you blame your boss for you having an affair?
He kept telling me that you being gone was the golden chance to play around. He said I would be a fool to let this opportunity slip away and forced me to download this matching app. So if you're going to blame someone, blame him. He's the one who made me do this.
Either you're too desperate and lose your senses, or you're just plain mad. You can't be serious about this.
I'm serious. It's his fault for giving me all that pressure and putting me up to it.
You're such an immature piece of garbage. You're the one who went on the app and started swiping.
He's the one who installed it on my phone.
Shut up. Don't even bother to make any more excuses. It will just make you look even worse. I can't believe you would even try to blame someone else for your own actions.
Sky. You know that I love you, right? That girl is... well, just a girl. I mean, she's still in college, for God's sake. I was just playing around.
I don't care if you were just playing around. It doesn't change the fact that you betrayed me and lied to me. I will never be able to trust you again.
Well, I wasn't the only one cheating, was I?
What?
You were probably with some guy in Chicago as well, right? The whole business trip was probably a lie to cover up what's really going on.
I told you I was with your parents.
Maybe you bribed them to lie for you.
Really? So what about the photos I have with them in Chicago?
Maybe they're photoshopped.
If you really think I'm cheating on you, then show me the evidence.
I don't have evidence, but I have a strong feeling you're cheating on me.
This is too stupid. I don't have time for this. I have solid evidence, and I'm going to file for divorce.
You can't be serious. I told you that I still love you.
It doesn't look like it. And at any rate, I don't love you anymore. And you haven't even apologized. Just made up excuses.
Sorry. Sorry for everything.
I will never forgive you.
What? Why did you make me apologize then?
I think I deserve an apology, but you definitely do not deserve forgiveness.
What? Wait, Sky, please. I'm sorry. I'll never do this again.
You're damn right you won't. Because we are through. You better start looking for a new place. You can't afford the mortgage by yourself.
I can't really afford to get a new place.
Well, you should have thought about it before you cheated on me. Oh, and the car is mine as well. I had it before we got married. Just to remind you.
Damn it, really? I was really hoping to at least get the car.
Tough luck. I will hire a lawyer to go through everything properly and get our divorce settled smoothly. I expect you to comply with everything, otherwise I will not hesitate to take you to court. And we both know very well that that is not something your bank account can deal with at the moment.
Hey, there's no need to play rough. I will give what I think is fair.
No. Not what you think is fair. You will give me what is legally fair. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to enjoy some jazz music with your parents.
Hey. That's not fair. Those are my parents.
Much to their shame. They're so disappointed in you. I'll be sending divorce papers as soon as possible. Make sure you sign them right away because I can't stand knowing that I'm still married to a liar and cheater like you.
Do you need to be so harsh?
Shut up. You should be happy that I'm not physically there to cause a scene. God. I'm so happy we don't have kids. That would have made this much more difficult.
Sky. Please don't be like that. I don't want you to go. I love you. I really do.
Shut up, liar. Anyway, the jazz show is about to start, so I've got to go. I'd start packing if I were you. Bye. Following a weekend of reflection, I returned home with Murdoch's parents. The thought of sleeping in a house where Murdoch had shared a bed with another woman made me feel unwell, so his parents graciously accommodated me in their guest room until I could sort things out. Murdoch made daily visits to apologize, but my feelings for him had seemingly withered away upon realizing the extent of his deceit. Even when he stood at the door, tearful and remorseful, I couldn't muster anything but annoyance. With Linda's assistance, I secured all that was rightfully mine in the divorce. Murdoch ended up relocating to a small studio apartment. Given his comparatively lower income, his daily routine saw significant changes. His parents still harbored resentment and declined to offer him aid to impart a lesson. As for me, being single provided me with a surplus of free time, and I began taking on additional projects at work. While it necessitated frequent travel, I found it enjoyable, and it significantly benefited my career.